those who have not watched the part 1 of this session, okay, please watch that video. Because without watching that part 1, you will not understand what I am trying to say. Okay, so that part 1 video about how to qualify prelims in the next 180 days, you will know, means you will able to know better if you watch that part 1 of the video. Please watch that. Okay, the description of that video is given below, means that the link is given in the description. Okay, anyway, see the last pattern. Okay, the previous, like we are discussing previous year questions pattern of UPSC. Okay, so the latest, the last pattern is like direct. They are direct questions. Direct questions. Okay, they are direct questions. Okay, so here there are two types of direct questions are there. They will ask conceptual question as well as factual question. Okay, and answer will be in there in the choices A, B, C, D will be in the choice A, B, C, D itself. Not unlike other like statement wise question, here the answer is there in the choice itself. Okay, that's why I call this type of question as direct question. The specialty of this question is that, okay, if you know this, if you know the answer only, you can attempt it. Okay, so without knowing this the answer, whether it's a factual or concept, you cannot answer it. And if you try to attempt these questions without knowing the concept or fact, the chances are high to go it wrong. So make sure in these types of question you will attempt only if you know the right answer, the concept or the fact. Okay, so see, another advantage of solving PYQ is that sometimes the topic repeat. Okay, so take this 2025 question. Okay, the question number 13 of 2025 prelims, question number 20 A series. Okay, so that's a topic called, the question was about Aragata. The same topic was asked in the year 2016. So I always suggest my student, before going to write your prelims or mains examination, make sure you go through all the previous year question, so that you will have an idea about the topic or area UPSC have, not only the question pattern but also the which area is favorite for UPSC. So any student who have solved this 2016 question, for that student 2025 this 13th question is very easy. See, in the again 2016 A series, I told you, okay, all these questions from 2011 to 2025, I have created a new channel, and you can the questions UPSC, all the UPSC original questions, the UPSC answer keys as well as the cutoff marks I have shared. So you can join that Telegram channel and get all these questions. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so 2016 88th question A series, I have shared all the A series questions only. Okay, so there again Aragata was asked in the year 2016 with reference to the economic history of medieval India. The term Aragata refers to, and the answer is, it's a water wheel used in the irrigation of land. So anyone who have solved this question and who know what is this Aragata, for that person the 2025 question is easy. The irrigation device called Aragata it's a large wheel with earthen pots tied to the outer ends of its spoke, because already we know it's a water wheel. So answer is B. So like that in other subjects also, I told you there are favorite areas of UPSC in every subjects, polity. So by solving previous year question, you are not only knowing the question paper pattern, but also the favorite area. And sometimes like this will happen, the same area questions will come. For example, in the case of polity, money bill is a favorite area of UPSC. So many times the question have been asked. I told you RBI, related with RBI, like that. So I will discuss all the subjects in detail in the coming videos. Okay, so you will have a correct idea about what or from which area UPSC asks question. So my humble request to all of you is that before seriously starting your preparation, in case of GS1 paper, go through all the 15 years question, that is from 2011 to 25 thoroughly. Read, there are around totally 1500 questions. Try to read, understand the pattern, try to solve it. It will give a big boost for your preparation, and you will be having more idea about which all area you have to study first. Okay, and also one more advantage is that while solving previous year question, you will also get to know where you stand, how much knowledge you have in relation to each subject, in relation to UPSC standard or UPSC in cracking UPSC prelims. So please keep this in mind. Okay. So this is one pattern direct question. This is a concept. You should know what is Aragata, then only you can answer it. Then I told you factual based questions they will ask. Factual based question they will ask. Like again 2025 question. Mostly these type of questions are seen in history. Okay. So Fahim, the Chinese pilgrim, traveled to India during the reign of. If you know who was the ruler during that time, okay, then you can answer it. Okay, so during it, answer is Chandragupta II. So Gupta dynasty is very important, both from ancient history point of view as well as art and culture point of view. Okay, so you need to be thorough with it. Okay, so like this, if you go through all the PYQs, you will get to know in ancient history which all areas you need to focus, in art and culture which all areas you need to focus. Okay, again the 18th question, again 2025 question. The first Gandharva Mahavidyalaya music training school was set up in 1901 by Vishnu Digambar Paluskar in which region? This personality is very famous. When you study art and culture, you will get to know. Okay, so I told you I'm not going into the subject specifics, but the answer is Lahore. If you know it, attempt it, otherwise leave it. Okay, so this is what I call as direct question. Okay, direct question. Answer is there in the choice itself. Okay, and there are two types of direct questions are there. Conceptual one, they'll ask direct concept. Okay, for example, in economy they have asked long back, okay, I think in 2013, what is balance of payment? So answer will be in the ABCD. So that's a conceptual based question or fact based question they can ask. Okay, so in 2025, there were total 17 questions. In 2025, there are 17 questions where like this pattern, direct question pattern, both conceptual as well as factual. And if you see in the year 2023, there were 28 questions. Okay, now why I always discuss 2023? Because that was the year the most difficult UPSC question paper was, because the cutoff was 75.41. Okay, so that, see the trend of this pattern of question. Earlier, this direct question used to be very high. In 2019, there were 48 questions. In 2020, there were 36 questions. In 2021, there was 41 questions. But from 22 onwards, 28, 28, 26, and in 2025, it's 17. Okay, they are, see, if it is factual based question, if you know it, you can answer. Otherwise, it becomes a very difficult question. So to answer these questions, you have to read the standard textbooks like NCERTs and other books where which you are having. Standard textbook is very important. Okay, this is another important thing to qualify prelims. Okay, most of you rely on institute's material, okay, without knowing. See, I am not complaining, okay, or there are many materials available in the market, okay, but I always suggest to read standard textbooks. There are standard textbooks for every subject, which I will discuss in the coming session. When I discuss economy, I'll tell you which all books you have to read, okay, from where these questions are being asked. What about the current affair material? All these things will be discussed, okay. So you read the material which you are having, but you should see that, okay, whether the material is sufficient to answer these questions. Okay, so by solving previous year question, you get to know where you stand, how much knowledge you have, the material what you are having, is it sufficient? All these things will be cleared when you go through the last 15-year prelims question. Okay, so please do that. Now, a quick analysis of the topic which I have discussed. Okay, so in the 2025 prelims, there were two statement question. I told you there are two types of two statement questions are there. That is type 1, that is 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 and 2, there were 12 questions. And type 2, like what is type 2? This choices will be like this. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 explains statement 1. So on this question pattern I have discussed in the video 1, part 1 of this video. Please go through it. So there are 5 questions from type 2 and 12 questions from type 1, two statement questions. So total 17 questions were there, two statement questions were there, type 1 and type 2 in 2025. At the same time, in the year 2023, this type 1 questions was only 7 and type 2 questions were 18. This is type 2. So in 2023, type 2 questions, statement 2, type 2 questions were more. Okay, so I'm just making a comparison. Why I'm making a comparison is that when you give your prelims in 2026 or in 2027, you should be ready, not only with knowledge, but you should be ready. What all pattern or what all weightage UPSC gives to each pattern, you should be ready to face it. Okay, mentally. Okay, okay. So for that reason, I am telling you. Okay, please go through it. Okay. Now comes to the other pattern, that is only 1, only 2, all the 3, none. 3 statement or 4 statement or 5 statement, 6 statement question we already discussed. Okay. So if you in total, this category only 1, only 2, all the 3, or this is in the case of 3 statement question, this is the choices. A, B, C, D will look like this. But in the case of 4 statement question, choices will be like this. A only 1, B only 2, C only 3, D only 4. Like that 5 and 6 have a pattern I have discussed. Please go through it. So in total, this type of questions, in 2025, 3 statement questions were 16, 4 statement questions were 6, 5 statement questions were 3, 6 statement question like this were 2, total 27 questions were there in the year 2025. At the same time, in the year 2023, 47 questions were there. In 2023, that's the reason why 2023 paper was most difficult, because this pattern UPSC have given high weightage, 47 questions. Okay, so what is the problem with this pattern? You should know all the statement to answer this question. Okay, so that's the reason why. So in 2026, it can happen. This pattern of question will be high like 2023. Or like 27 or in that range, it will be there. Even if it is 20, you prepare, you be ready for it. Okay, then another pattern, 3 statement questions, new pattern introduced in the year 2024. In 2024, there was only 1 question. In 2025, there was 9 questions. I have a feeling that in 2026, the number of questions in this pattern may increase. Okay, so in this 3 statement question, the choices were like this. Both statement, I told you statement 1 is correct. Then statement 2 and statement 3, based on that, the question choice are there like that. Both statement 2 and statement 3 are correct, and both of them explain statement 1. So like this pattern. Okay, so this out of 9 questions, 8 questions where choices were like this. Choice B, what is that? Both statement 2 and 3 are correct, but only one of them explains statement 1. C is only one of the statement 2 and 3 is correct, and that explains statement 1. Choice D, neither statement 2 nor statement 3 is correct. But one question, that is question number 7. Question number 7, an economic question. Choice A, choice C, and choice D were the same. Like only choice B, they made it different. I don't know whether it was a mistake or deliberately they have changed the choice B. Whatever it is in 2026, where if there is 3 statement question, okay, even though there are 2 patterns, there is a chance that the UPSC have the option to change the choices. So please read, even if it is a 3-statement question, okay, don't assume all the questions will be like this pattern. It can be, they can innovate with new patterns. They can change choice C, they can change choice B, etc. Okay, so read the choices very carefully. Not only the 3-statement, you have to read the choices carefully. Okay, so be prepared for it, all for all these unexpected things from UPSC. Okay, but already UPSC have given a hint, so prepare accordingly. Then elimination method. Okay, already we discussed 3-statement, 4-statement, 5-statement questions used to be there. This is the most easiest question. Why? If you know a statement, if you know a particular statement is right or wrong, you can eliminate the choices and come to an answer. So this type of question, that is statement wise question where the choices will be like this. See, choices will vary. Okay, there are different types of choice. I'm just given one example. Already I have discussed many types in the part 1. Okay, so I'm not going in detail. So in the year 2025, 3-statement question, 25 questions were there. 4-statement question, 4 questions were there. 5-statement question, 1 question were there. So total 30 questions were there. So that is the reason why, compared to 2023, in 2023 0 questions were there, elimination method. So why 2023 became very difficult? So in 2025, cutoff have got increased to about 90 plus, means why the elimination type of questions came back again. Again 2024 also there it was there, same number. Okay, so that is the reason the cutoff have increased, because these questions, even if you know 1 statement or 2 statement, you can eliminate and you will get the answer. Okay, so already we have discussed that. And the last type category, direct question, both conceptual and factual. We have seen in the okay. So in 2025 there were 17 questions. In 2023 there were 28 questions. So these are the patterns of question asked by UPSC in the last few years. Okay. So this what you have to be see when you practice previous year questions. Give importance to the pattern of 2023, 2024 and 2025. So similar pattern only or with minor modification in 2026 and 27 examination will be held. So those who are preparing for 26 and 27 plan accordingly. Okay. Now, so I already said that, okay, the most important thing you have to do is solve all the previous year questions from 2011 to 2025, 15-year question. Why I have chosen 2011? I told you the reason. From 2011 onwards, this new exam pattern have been introduced. Now, already in the market, many publications, previous year questions, you can see that the questions from 1995 to 2010 is also available. Even though the question pattern has changed, the topic is still similar. Especially in relation to history, geography, polity, economy, there are many common areas still being asked in 2025. So not only you have to solve 2011 to 2025 question, you also have to solve the questions which is available that is from the year 1995 to 2010. Okay. So now my question is those candidates who have not qualified 2025 prelims or 2024 prelims, ask yourself, have you solved these year's question before when you are giving attempt? Okay, have you seen the question paper pattern thoroughly? If not, that is one of the reasons you have not qualified prelims. There are many reasons, one of the main reasons. Okay, so make sure in 2026 when you give your attempt, you thoroughly go through all the previous year questions, practice it, and then based on that knowledge, study all the core subjects. Okay, so what are the core subjects you need to study? From the latest analysis you will get to know. Okay, there are around 10 subjects. If I see, I'm classifying, okay, history, I'm classifying it in a different way. So if you put ancient history, medieval history, art and culture, and modern history has history, there are 7 core subjects is there. Okay, so 7 core subjects you have to study. Now the important thing you need to, these subjects like economy, polity, geography, environment, science and technology, international relations, history, if you study only from the prelims point of view, the chances of you qualifying prelims is less. But if you study these subjects from the mains point of view first and then later study from the prelims point of view, then you qualifying that prelims is very high. So this is again, ask yourself, have you done this? Before giving your prelims, have you gone through all the previous year questions of economy mains? Have you studied the economy main syllabus? Or have you studied the polity main syllabus? Have you tried to attempt answer the mains questions? Have you written it? If not, that is another reason why you have not qualified the prelims. So this time, if you are going to attempt prelims 2026, at least these subjects, core subjects, you have to study from both. You have to take the main syllabus, see the mains previous year question, and then go to the prelims questions, and then make an integrated study. Study from, see, the topics are the same. Only few subjects have special economic, special prelims and special main topic. For example, in the case of geography, the content, okay, or history, the content you study for prelims and mains are almost the same. Except, see, I'm talking about ancient, medieval, art and culture, modern. Okay, so in the case of art and culture and modern history, the syllabus is same. Ancient history, medieval history, they are asking from the mains, only from the cultural point of view, architecture, art form, literature, etc. So this you need to know. Then only you will be able to score well in these subjects. Okay, now to know the weightage of each subject in prelims, I have written, okay, in the year 2025, economy, 19 questions are there. 2024, 17 questions are there. 2023, 21 questions are there. So on an average, 15 plus or 18 questions you can expect from economy. So to answer these questions, you have to study the entire economy main syllabus first. You have to solve all the economy mains questions first. So economy mains means the new pattern for mains was introduced in the year 2023. So you have to solve you have to study the entire main syllabus of all these subjects and try to solve all the mains questions. Definitely, when you study these subjects from the mains point of view, your subject knowledge, your conceptual clarity will be higher. So when you try to solve this new pattern of question, that assertion reasoning question, that is statement 2 explain statement 1, or statement 3 explain statement 1, or direct question, conceptual question, can be easily answered for those candidates who have prepared for mains and then giving prelims, these subjects. Okay, so without studying these subjects from the mains point of view, without covering the entire main syllabus and solving the mains previous year question, you qualifying prelims is very less, because in the latest pattern. So this you need to keep in mind. This is one of the reasons why you have not qualified. Okay, so beginners who are going to give prelims for the first time, please follow the strategy. Definitely you can qualify. Okay, so know the weightage of all these subjects. Okay, anyway, I'm not discussing the weightage. I told you I will come up with a separate video on how to study Indian economy or economy both from the prelims and mains point of view. What are the favorite areas? How the questions are being asked, from where you have to study, like all these core subjects strategy video. I will give it to you. I will share the questions in our Telegram channel. So then things will become very easy for you. Okay. Now the latest trend. Okay, I told you I have not written current affairs here. Current affairs is very important because from economy, polity, geography, environment, science and technology, international relations, and even in history, because of certain events, if there is an anniversary or if some events happens, that particular part of the history becomes news, and then that way questions will ask from that particular area. So it is very important. It is very important to study current affairs. From this point of view also, okay, from each subject, okay. So mostly the science and technology question, international question, even nearly half of the economic questions are based on current affair. Okay, so current affair preparation is also very important. Again, I will have a strategy video on current affair. Okay, so the latest trend is that, okay, nowadays UPSC is asking questions from sports. UPSC is asking, in the year 2025 there were 2 questions from sports. In the year 2024 there were no question, but in the year 2023, okay, so recently UPSC is asking like this 2 questions like that in sports also. So you, as part of your current affair preparation, please look into the major sports news also. Okay, so this is very, very, very important. These core subjects which I have mentioned, you have to study first from the mains point of view, then you switch to prelims, see both the mains and previous year question, have a good study material, read standard textbook. You going to qualifying prelims is very higher. Okay, so that point please keep in mind. Now I'm giving an example of Indian culture, how to study Indian culture from the mains and prelims point of view. Okay, so prelims questions I am not discuss, a few questions you have seen, okay, but we will discuss in detail, but just giving you an idea. Okay, you just see, I told you, okay, we Civils360, okay, will be providing to our students all the category wise, subject wise questions. Okay, you can see that 2013 25 Indian culture questions. Okay, Indian culture questions. See art and culture when you study, or Indian culture when you study, see this is the main syllabus. This is what main syllabus says, that okay, Indian culture will cover the salient aspects of art forms, literature and architecture from ancient to modern times. It means they can ask questions from ancient history, art form, literature, architecture, from medieval history as well as modern history. Now this is the syllabus. Now you see the questions. See, there are in the last 3 or 4 years, there are 3 questions being asked in GS1, General Studies 1 of mains from Indian culture. Okay, there are either it will be 3 10 mark or 2 10 mark or 15 mark question. Okay, so there are minimum 3 questions are coming from Indian culture. So you have to look into the questions. Okay, I am not discussing. Okay, see, they have asked Harappan architecture question. Okay, they have asked Akbar's religious syncretism, again medieval history. Okay, so you have to study medieval history from this, not only for prelims. Okay, so from the medieval history part, culture questions can be asked. Okay, what then? The Chandela dynasty art form or sculptures have been asked in the year 2025. Okay, now see the 2024, where from the Rig Vedic period to later Vedic period, what are the changes, underlying changes in the field of society and economy? Now regarding the Pallavas of Kanji, they have asked regarding the development of art and literature of South India. Okay, then they asked about great Cholas, their achievements in the domain of art and architecture. So you have to study this art form, literature, architecture from ancient to modern times. So if you've gone through all the previous year questions, then it is not only helping you for mains, it will definitely help you in prelims also. Okay, so please study like that, all these core questions. Okay, so again in 2023, there were 3 questions, 1 10 mark question and 2 15 mark question. In 2022, there were 1 10 mark question and 2 15 mark question. Again, Gupta period, Chola period. Discuss the main contribution of Gupta period and Chola period to Indian heritage and culture. See, discuss the significance of lion and bull figures in Indian mythology, art and architecture. How will you explain that in medieval India, temple sculptures represent the social life of this life of those days? See, this temple architecture, temple sculptures are very important for your prelims. So not only for your prelims, it is there in mains as well. Okay, so then Sultanate period, they asked question, okay, what were the major technological changes introduced during the Sultanate period? How did those technological changes influence the Indian society? Then what are the main features of Vedic society and religion? Do you think some of these features are still prevailing in Indian society? Explain the role of geographical factors toward the development of ancient India. So these are the questions being asked. Okay, so if you are studying ancient, medieval art and culture, study from both prelims and mains point of view. Okay, look into the mains question, Indian culture questions, and then look into the prelims question, and then start your preparation, start your notes, etc. like that. Ask yourself whether the material you're having is sufficient to answer the mains as well as prelims question. Definitely it will give you an edge. Okay, so art and culture is not only important for your prelims, it is very important for your mains also. Now I've just given an example of geography also. Geography is not only important for your prelims, it is very important for your mains. This is the geography syllabus, okay? Salient features of world physical geography. I'm talking about main syllabus, okay? Distribution of key natural resources across the world, including South Asian and the Indian subcontinent. UPSC syllabus. Okay, factors responsible for the location of primary, secondary and tertiary sector industries in various parts of the world, including India. See, I'm not discussing, I told you in subject-wise discussion, I will discuss in detail. I will decode the syllabus, I'll decode the previous year questions, okay? I'm giving you an idea how you have to approach important geophysical phenomena such as earthquake, tsunami, volcanic activity, cyclone. Okay, so without these things, earthquake, tsunami, volcanic activity, cyclones, it's a favorite area of UPSC both for prelims and mains. You have to study, you have to prepare thoroughly, you have to see the mains question as well as prelims question. Then geographical features and their location. Changes in critical geographical features including water bodies and ice caps, and in flora and fauna and the effects of such changes. So this is the syllabus mentioned in UPSC in GS1 mains. Okay, now see the weightage, number of questions being asked. Okay, in 2025, in the year 2025, there were 4 10-mark questions and 4 15-mark questions. So it means 60 plus 40, 100 marks. 2025, paper 1, out of 250, 100 marks from geography. Very important. I'm not discussing the question. I'm just showing you the weightage. Okay, we will discuss in detail regarding geography question. Now comes to see what about the year 2024? 4 10-mark question, 3 15-mark questions. See what type of questions they are asking. Okay, cloud burst, current affair, concept like demographic window, what is a twister, why it is around the Gulf of Mexico, like that. Okay, please go through it. Okay, so you have to observe. So 85 marks. So minimum in the last few years, minimum 85 marks. That is 4 10-mark questions and 3 15-mark questions has been asked from geography. So geography is very, very important from mains and prelims. So see that this material, the strategy, your approach towards geography is right or wrong. And if it is wrong, rectify it and prepare accordingly. Okay, in 2023, 23 also it was like that. Okay, now, so in short, if you want to qualify prelims, if you the main reason or factor to qualify prelims is that you have to study the core subjects first from the mains point of view, read all the entire syllabus, try to answer all the mains, you have to write, okay, all those questions from geography, economy, polity, etc., those core subjects, and then look into the previous year questions of both mains as well as prelims, and then prepare accordingly. Then your chances of success, that is getting more than 100 marks in prelims, is very easy. Okay, so please do that in your coming prelims. Now, this is the rank list. This is the final marks of the 2024 mains rank list. Okay, now why I am showing this now, I will tell you. Okay, now the All India rank 1, Shakti Dubey, got 843 marks in mains. 200. So out of 843, out of 1750. In mains, the All India rank 1 have not even scored 50% marks. Okay, so if you get 50% marks in mains, your name in the rank list is sure. Why I'm saying that? So while preparing for prelims, okay, now we have sufficient time. So don't, okay, so the people make this mistake of they they are a beginner, what they do is there have been misguidance that I have seen many students coming to me and telling that, sir, I have not, last 2 years I am preparing for civil service, but I have not studied mains properly. Then I asked, so then if you qualify prelims, how you are going to qualify mains? Because there will be 80 plus days or 80. So in 2026, there are only after prelims and mains, there are only 88 days. In 88 days, how you are going to study the entire main syllabus? You have to study GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, ethics. You have to write good essay. You have to study your optional, and you have to write it. You have to write, not only you have to study, you have to do writing practice. You have to write standard answers, quality answers. You have to complete the paper in time. In 80 or 85 days, it's not possible. You have to do that before prelims itself. Okay, the right strategy is, okay, if you are those students who are going to start your UPSC preparation, those who are watching this video, see, if you want to qualify in your first attempt or second attempt, okay, first thing what you have to do is first finish the entire mains preparation. Do your main syllabus thoroughly, do answer writing practice, go for essay writing practice, ethics answer writing practice, complete your optional, write all the previous year questions answers, get it evaluated, and then switch over to prelims preparation. And then if you give prelims, you will qualify prelims and mains in that same year. If you are not doing, even if you qualify prelims, you qualifying mains is very less. So the strategy always is complete the main syllabus first and then focus on prelims preparation. So this is how why some students qualify prelims. So in first attempt, their name comes in the rank list, or in the second attempt, their name comes in the rank list. One of the reasons is along with all these factors are the reasons which I have discussed till now. Okay. Anyway, see, showing marks is not only to show the marks, but also there is one important information I want to convey. Okay, many students, after hearing the talks of toppers, they try to blindly follow the topper's suggestion. And if you follow that without knowing your own strength and weakness, you will not qualify. Now, why I am showing this marks is that all these toppers, they have qualified prelims and qualified mains and qualified the last stage interview or personality test based on their own strategy. All they followed, see, there are some common strategies there, but they have used their own unique strategy based on their background, based on their subject knowledge, and they have qualified. So if you are, you also have to qualify this exam based on your own strategy, based on knowing your strength, based on knowing your weaknesses, and the common strategy which I have discussed now. That way only you have to qualify. Okay, so don't blindly follow any topper's advice. That is not the right method. See, you can hear, you can listen the video classes of toppers, even mentors or teachers, etc. But don't blindly follow them, including me. You first hear it, then go back, sit down, relax, look into the suggestions and see whether it is practically possible for you to do that. Is it right for you to do that? Is it the method which will help you to qualify? And then if you are confident that this strategy will work out, then you follow it. So what I'm trying to say is, don't blindly follow any institute, any vendors, any toppers. you should know where you stand first. You should know how much knowledge you have in each subject first, and then you make a strategy and then take the feedback or suggestions. Otherwise, you will be wasting your time. Okay, everyone is unique. Everyone have their own skill set. Everyone is special. You also are special. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Set your plan. Work it out. Okay, for that reason only I am showing this. Okay, I'll give you one example. Okay, I'm taking few examples. Okay, the Shakti Dubey got 843 marks in mains. Harshita Goyal, second rank, got 851 marks. See, the second rank holder got more marks in mains than the first rank holder. Now, very interesting thing, 13th rank holder, Hemant. 13th rank holder, Hemant. He is the mains topper. He got 863 marks, 20 marks more than the first ranker. Then why he got 13th rank? Because in interview, that is in personality test, he got only 162 marks. Shakti Dubey got 200 marks. Okay, so why Shakti Dubey got first rank? It's not only in relation to mains. Again, in the case of Shakti Dubey, she could not able to clear prelims in the first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. Only fourth attempt she qualified prelims, and in the fifth attempt she got all in the rank 1. So she also have made many mistakes. Okay, so like that, see, there are stories for everyone. Okay, so once you get to know these people only once they qualify, once they get good rank. Now you don't know what mistake they have done. They will only see. There are good advices also you get. I'm not complete. That's what I'm telling. You can take good advices if it is practically impossible. I mean, if it is impossible for you, don't do that. I have seen. That's why I'm telling all these things. Okay. Now take the case of All India rank. This 4. Okay, fourth ranker is also very interesting. That is Shah Margi Chirag. Okay, he got only 825 marks. Then he got, see, fourth ranker got 825 marks. 13th rank holder got mains 863 marks. The difference is the fourth ranker got 210. Interview or personality test is out of 275. So out of 275, he scored 210. So even personality test or interview played a very important role in deciding your final rank list, not only mains. Okay, mains and interview marks together decide your final rank list. Okay, so what I am suggesting is you identify your strength and weakness. And you should know it. You ask yourself, okay, go through the economy, all the previous year questions of prelims and mains, and ask how much topic you know, how much questions you can answer. If the answer is that you are not prepared, take geography. See the mains question, see the prelims question. It's like all the subject, and then take a decision. Okay, where you stand, then prepare accordingly. And once you are fully prepared, only give the attempt. Take your time, plan, be motivated, have confidence in yourself, you can qualify. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, so again decoding. See, take again the marks, individual marks in mains. See, I told you, see, for many of you qualifying prelims is difficult, but I will suggest you with the proper plan you can qualify prelims. But to qualifying mains, it is not that easy. Okay, qualifying mains or getting good marks in mains is very, very difficult compared to qualifying prelims. Please try to understand that, because in prelims, answer is there in front of you. Either answer is A, B, C or D, multiple choice question. You can take it. You can do elimination method. But in mains, you can't do it. You have to recollect and you have to write. You have to write total 9 papers, English and your regional language is qualifying. 3 hours you have to write 7 papers, 5 compulsory papers and 2 optional papers. You have to write, you have to prepare. So that's not easy, and to score well, it's not easy. So you have to prepare well in advance. Okay, so you cannot score very high in all the marks. Okay, take the case of Shakti Dubey, all India rank 1. She scored only 100 marks in essay. And then also see, the second rank holder got more than 140 marks in essay. She got 86 marks in General Studies 3, where economy is there. So from this, where 50% marks are asked from economy. Okay, so in that paper, she have not scored well. What was her strength? She scored very good in ethics, GS4, 141. And she scored well in her optional. And decent marks in paper, GS1 and GS2. That's why she got 843 marks and good marks in interview. She got 1043 and became the All India topper. See the second rank, Harshita Goyal, 144 in essay. Then GS 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, average, means normal, ethics 125. Again, optional 279. Like that she has scored. Okay, so everyone, see, in the case of All India rank 1, she scored exceptionally well in ethics. In the case of All India rank 2, she scored very well in essay. So essay and ethics, if you see that, okay, so there the toppers in essay you can score in this range 144, and in the case of, okay, so essay you can score, and in the case of ethics you can score 141 in this range. So 140 plus is possible in essay and ethics if you prepare accordingly. It requires good answer writing skill set along with knowledge. So you need to invest time, like you invest time in your optional. See, essay and ethics combined together 500 marks. Optional 500 marks. So equal weightage, give same time for ethics and essay, and make a big, once you qualify prelims, this optional essay ethics can become a big change or big influence in your rank. So prepare accordingly. Okay, the fourth ranker, he scored, see, I told you, 825 only, average marks, essay, GS1, okay, GS2, good mark, GS3, ethics is fine, but optional sociology, paper 1, 170 marks. Super. So he scored 291, 121. Paper 2 is okay mark, but 291 in optional. So again, 290 in optional is possible if you are preparing. See, I'm not telling sociology, it's about his preparation level. He is too good in sociology paper 1. That's why. So similarly, ask yourself where you stand in your optional. Prepare accordingly and score well in ethics, interview, 210 marks. That's the reason why he got 4th rank. Okay, the 13th ranker, the main stopper, 863. He got essay 113, GS1 117, GS2. See, GS2 possible to get 129 marks. GS3 109, ethics 128, optional decent score 136, 131. But he was consistent in his mains marks. But unfortunately, in interview, he got only 162. That's why, even though he was the topper in mains, he scored comparatively less marks in interview. But even though he got 13th rank, definitely he will get his dream service. Okay, so what I am suggesting is you should now, before starting your serious preparation, 1, you prepare both from the prelims and mains point of view. You have time. Okay, now it is October last. Okay, but you have the entire November, December. So November, December month you can use maximum for your mains preparation. Okay, especially if you have not completed your optional, try to complete it. January, February, if you are good in prelims in certain subjects, okay, you can give some time of January and February. March, April, May, give completely for prelims. Okay, so in that way you have to plan. Then only if you qualify prelims, you can qualify mains also. Okay, there is no point simply for you qualified prelims and you're failing in mains means what is the reason? Again, the next year you have to again give prelims. Again, same issue will happen. Okay, I have seen students. Okay, after writing mains, next attempt they are not qualifying prelims, or after reaching interview, the next attempt they are not qualifying prelims, because every year is different. If you are prepared only, you can qualify. So make sure in that the year which you qualify prelims, you should also qualify mains. Make your preparation accordingly. Okay, so then that is the right method to approach UPSC. Okay, so I'll tell again. Now we'll come back to the prelims top, because this video is basically all about how to qualify prelims. But I told you, qualifying prelims is not only your goal. Your goal should be to qualify prelims, get good marks in mains, around 840 or 850, so that if you do well in interview, you will be the topper. So don't prepare to qualify, prepare to become a topper. If these students can become a topper, why not you? They are like you only. They finally learned how to crack this exam. With this video, I have given you so many information, so many knowledge. Use it wisely and crack it. Okay, so again repeating, this prelims analysis and solving of the year 2011 to 25 is very important. Then mains, PYQ analysis of and preparing for GS 1, 2 and 3, especially for the year 2013 to 25 is very important. If you are not doing that, you will be at a disadvantage. And I will see, once you start preparing for your seriously for prelims, you should evaluate yourself, your knowledge. See, your knowledge when it comes to test, you have to test your knowledge. So you have to join a standard test series. What is a standard test series? The test series which replicate or which have the same standard of UPSC questions pattern. The subject weightage should be similar, the area weightage should be similar, the current affair focus should be similar, the question paper pattern should be similar. For those reasons, see, there are students who used to write 3 or 4 institutes test, okay, but whatever it is, or there are some who don't do it also, okay. So you have to write test, and when you write test, make sure the test is of UPSC standard, okay. So we Civils360, we have started a test series, but we are again starting the second cycle with special mentorship on 23rd November 2025. Okay, so those who want to test where you stand, you can join our test series. Okay, regarding its details, I'll be coming up. Okay, now we are also coming up with an exclusive. I told you the success to qualifying prelims is to be very good in current affairs, because around 20 plus questions are from current affairs from different subjects: economy, science and technology, environment, geography, international relations, etc. Okay, even sometimes from history also. All the core subjects current affairs will be there. Okay, so we have designed a special test series exclusively for current affair, where the focus will be for the current affair will be mainly from January to March 2026. So 15 months special focus. There will be exclusive test for each month. 100 question January month means January to current affair from January 2025. 100 questions will be there. Like that February. So 15 exclusive current affair test plus 5 all the combined. Then we will give some special importance to October, November, December 2024 also, because few questions used to come from there also. So the 15 month wise full test, 100 question test, and then nearly 18 months 5 full tests. So there will be 20 tests for exclusively for current affair. There will be 2000 questions. And those test series will help you to solve a maximum current affair question. So that we have designed that current affair test series by following the UPSC latest pattern. And those students who are weak in CSAT, There are many students who are not able to get 66 marks in CSAT. We are having a special test series starting on 9th December for CSAT. I'll come up with a video how to prepare for those students who are weak for CSAT. I'll discuss the strategy to get 80 marks in CSAT. Don't worry about CSAT. We can prepare well. Okay, now I told you our institute Telegram channel link is being given in the video description. I'm started a special Telegram channel for those students who is going to prepare for 2026 prelims, where I have shared all the currently 15 years GS1 UPSC questions with the UPSC answer key as well as cutoff marks. You go through it and you do a proper analysis. Okay. Now, see, in your UPSC journey, okay, even when we were preparing, there used to be a time where our confidence will go down. We'll have self-doubt. Okay, whether I'm doing whether my preparation is going correctly, or whether I'm able to qualify this exam. Everyone will that low time period. Okay, so during those time period, you need someone to lift your confidence. You need someone to monitor your preparation. Okay, for that I will suggest you. Okay, see, it's always good to have a good mentor who have thorough knowledge about this UPSC exam and who can lift you when you are low and who can ensure that you maintain always in high confidence throughout your UPSC journey. So we are also having our mentorship program along with the series. Okay, I personally is planning to mentor around 100 students. I cannot mentor more than 100 students. Okay, so our mentorship program, a special mentorship program. Okay, there are other mentors also, but I personally can mentor only 100 students. Okay, so in that mentorship, okay, I am not only will help you to qualify prelims, I will help you guide you in qualifying mains also. Okay, so one request, if you want to qualify, so those students who find it difficult to qualify prelims, or those students who find it difficult to qualify mains, okay, you can utilize our institute support, especially my support. Okay, I told you there is limit. Every human being have a limited time, so the time I need to spend with students is also limited, so I cannot have more students more than 100. Okay, so what I decided is that, okay, I already are running a mentorship program. So those students who is ready to give your time, okay, if you are ready to spend the time accordingly as per my suggestion, I am assuring you will qualify prelims this year and you will qualify mains. Okay, there will be a test before you join my program. I will not allow everyone to join my program. I will monitor you for 7 to 10 days, and if you are a serious candidate, definitely I'll take you to my mentorship program, because I want all of my students who I am mentoring for the 2026, their name should be there in the rank list. That is my aim, and only I will take that serious candidate. But for others, okay, I'm just telling that because since we have limited capacity, I always suggest when you follow any mentorship program, don't follow blindly anyone. First, have a basic knowledge. That's the reason why I told you to look into the previous year questions. Okay, if you're studying optional, look into the previous year questions of all the questions available. It's available in the market. You can buy book subject wise, topic wise. See the ethics question, see the essay question, see the GS 1, 2, 3 mains question, see the prelims question, and look into where you stand. Check whether the material you're having is sufficient, and then prepare, get guidance, and get through this exam. Get good marks and good rank in this exam. So that is my suggestion. Okay, so this is my personal mentoring WhatsApp number. Please don't call me. I am a person who never pick up any call because I don't have time, because my phone will be silent throughout. I am following it for last few years. If you have any query, you can WhatsApp me in this my number, and we have our institute enquiry number also. You can do that. But if you want to make any call, you can use the institute number. But this is my personal number. Please, if you have any query, you can WhatsApp only. Please do that. I have Telegram. Okay, so you can, because Telegram, I think the number will not be easily accessible to you, but you can use WhatsApp number. Okay, so finally, I hope this my two videos, part 1 and part 2, has given you a more information regarding UPSC Civil Service Examination. Okay, I'm telling you again, even though UPSC Civil Service Examination, it's a difficult exam, but with right guidance, with sincerity from your side, okay, I am telling you, I can assure that any serious student who is ready to give 2 years of your time, if you are a beginner, if you are ready to give 2 years of your time, who is ready to follow my instructions and plan and study as per the material and the test which I have given you, I'll make sure your name will be there in the rank list like Shakti Dubey. But it's not easy to join my mentorship. I will test you for 7 to 10 days. I'll look into your sincerity. I will assign works. I will see how you come back, and then only my mentorship program will start. Okay, that's our part. But what in general, my suggestion is, you can crack this exam, and I have given you vital information regarding to crack this exam. Now, believe in yourself and plan your preparation accordingly. Definitely, any sincere student with the strategy which I have given to you, and many videos will come. Okay, as a social initiative, we will come with many free videos regarding how to approach each paper. You can watch that, you can follow that, and qualify this exam in style. Okay, don't be low, believe in yourself. People may tell many things about you, that people will tell you, you don't have the ability, you will not qualify. Don't listen to all this nonsense. Believe in yourself, you can qualify. Okay, all the best for your coming days and for the 2026 prelims and mains exam. Thank you.